Still tuned in to a late night classic, Texas A&M versus Arkansas, the Southwest Classic to be exact. And Southwest, man. You know, we battle this. We do this battle, and we have no choice but to win this battle. Have no choice but to win this battle. Now, Arkansas, they struggle. They got good players, but let's not talk about them. Let's talk about Texas A&M right now. Now, we 12 this year. We don't have a lot of. We didn't need a lot of people. We trying to do a new philosophy this year to let our freshmen and sophomores grow into positions of success, and playing a lot of our seniors and some things this year. And we want to spread that love and let the freshmen and the sophomores grow organically into the offense, and we're going to make this happen. Now, this year we have to go hard. Hopefully, we have what it takes to go to the next level to be able to make it to the playoffs. But it is what it is. But we're really excited in these guys that we got. They're very interesting. Especially, we wanted to focus on the D line, the offensive line. Even though our offensive line is strong, we always got to have the next guys up, ready to take that spot. Our left tackles and right tackles are getting a little old, so we bring in Glenn B. But this is the best signee that we got. According to the talent level, Glenn B is up there, the number one recruit we got. But Swain is going to be on that quarterback behind him. The quarterback behind him, so he's going to be there. So then we got Mugele and Emmanuel Nagy, Bradbury, Heaney, Abraham Barksdale, and Hag. Now, Brock Barksdale is a monster. We found him, did a lot of deep scouting on him, Texas and TCU wanted him. And we got him, the 6'5" guy, Dominique Barksdale. He got good route running. He's going to do big things. We had to bring in Hag. Hag is versatile. He is an agile guy who is a team player. He can play anywhere on the line, right tackle, center, left guard, right guard. Got to bring in a guy like that in case you get injuries. You never know. You never know. Some people just left the stream. One person left the stream. You're probably thinking, I missed the game. Nah, the game ain't started yet. Southwest Classic, Texas A&M, Arkansas, about to go down. But just wanted to touch on who we got coming in next year to try to get us that Christmas championship game, or maybe that early January championship game. But without further ado, we got to hit the field. We got to make it happen. We got a transfer quarterback who's a sophomore who's been sitting on the bench, throwing a couple passes for us this year. He's going to come in and get some playing time today. Hopefully, we can get a good lead early and come in and show us what he can do. Our quarterback who was on the Heisman Trophy wish list to start is not there anymore, of course, because I just don't try to throw as much. But, we'll see what happens in this game. And without further ado, let's listen to the good announcers. Let's see how what they say about this game.
The old Southwest Conference, alive and well once again here today as these two rivals are set to square off, and we are set to bring it to you. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on another SEC.
Never played on this field before. Never been in front of this crowd, but let's get it, Texas A&M. Let's show the world we're back.
By a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The Razorbacks offense will take the field first. Just about the time the Aggies said howdy, they said goodbye to the Razorbacks, winning in a blowout the last time these two met.
It was a beatdown, and Woo Pig had nothing to say. And here's the thing. Since A&M has joined the SEC, it's been a very one-sided rivalry. A&M has had a ton of success. Arkansas has not. They got to prove it on this stage today.
A&M's been gigging them, no question about it, on offense, on defense, and on special teams. So Arkansas has got to be able to find momentum early in the game. They've got to start fast in this one to have a chance.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get.
And the pressure was too much.
That's that Texas A&M defense. Let's go.
He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just
20 career sacks for a D tackle. Let's go.
What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback.
Got some visitors today. N. Jackson and D. Law visiting Arkansas. Oh, they're going to be some. Let's disappoint them. Let's go.
Because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. Pulls it in down the sideline.
Are you serious? Wow, what a catch.
The
Wow.
Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry up. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Running back searching for a hole. They'll give him a couple. That leaves him with 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the heat
Oh, see that move I put on that boy? Boy, let's go.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let him get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
And the Razorbacks line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. So the Texas A&M Aggies offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There are a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. The 40. At the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Aggies.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with an electrifying 77-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Off the play fake on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the third on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
The Razorbacks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Gives it on the option. Jukes his way for more. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's got his man across the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Gets it to the back. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Rides the back on the option, the give. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Get it out on the screen. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. These two old SWC rivals might have taken a bit of a hiatus in their series, but once the Aggies came to the SEC, things ratcheted back up quickly.
Well, and that's been some of the cool side of conference expansion, right? You got this rivalry renewed from a long time ago, but since joining the conference, A&M has dominated Arkansas. Arkansas looking to get a little payback.
It always feels big when you watch this game. We've seen so many of these games in recent years being played at Jerry World, and with all the speed on the field from both sides, this is always, I think, one of the more fun games to watch every season.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Hart. Got his man. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete on third down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And that might be the
That boy has missed one field goal all season.
And that will extend
That boy serious.
even further.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, the ground game. He's going to lose a yard.
Yes, sir. That's me. Let's go. Let's go, fellas.
Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry up. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. And they can't make the connection on third down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. The give is to Williams. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Right back to the well. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super...
He'll take a deep shot here. A full dive to haul that one in.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
and comes back out with another first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. He caught it. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Looking for a man. It's Hart. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Fired in from the red zone for the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. New Mexico State is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed brand of football there in Las Cruces, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by a field goal over Middle Tennessee. Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he's down at the 41.
Say that receiver, that guy, boy, he get that ball, boy.
Hustle to the line. This proficiency in the passing game can take you back to yesteryear. One of the great quarterbacks in Arkansas history, Joe Ferguson.
Yeah, just slinging the pill, just being able to provide balance, being able to attack down the field, get people out of the box, and not be predictable. That's a really good job by this quarterback.
He's got it on the right. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The deep thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Off the play fake. Nowhere to go.
Boy, did you see how fast I was in? Boy. Sorry, I was in there.
Man, you could just see it. They
Quick.
are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
The Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. The Texas A&M offense
block
goes
that
back
shit.
to work. And they've found no answer so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more. Power football with the run. Got the first down and still on his feet. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now 1st down from the 46. Might as well give it to him again. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Works the middle. Found a little bit of
I lost y'all.
but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket, threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And that 3rd down pass left a bigger trail, but it's incomplete.
Really nice.
He just couldn't hold on to it, man. Come on, bro. Hold on to that.
Could be a running situation.
Ah.
Still playing discipline enough to play the pass.
That's realistic,
Be
though. I like
successful
that.
on that 3rd and short.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the coverage team down there.
Man, that's an excellent punt.
No
Shit
return on this
spin.
play.
My corner hurt me. Star corner.
Obviously, he gives himself time to let his guys get down the field, get in position. Remember, don't let that thing cross the goal line. Try to keep it inside the 10. Nice job down in the football, setting your defense up for great field position.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half. And it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the defense carries the day. They win at the line of scrimmage, and they stuff him on 3rd and inches.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
To the air, it's Hart. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
They'll move the tight end. He's got an open man. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. And the Razorbacks are in the hurry-up.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
They'll give it to him again. Got the first down and more.
And what kind of defense is that? Okay. Okay. All right, offense. Y'all know what y'all got to do. Come on now.
This is why football. His job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And it was closed down by the fantastic 25-yard touchdown run. Looks like he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield, it's Hart. Snagged out of the air. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll line up for a second down play. This time they'll go to the running game. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. And the Aggies come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try the run. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And that's a nice third down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one, and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together, get one of those long drives going.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Norman. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Texas A&M going quickly. Looking for a man. It's Hart. Fires to the big fella. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going for the big play. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed behind the line. It's Williams. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. You fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. He's got his man.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw, and pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. That is no...
He missed his second field goal of the year. That's on me, yo.
But missed a chance to make it bigger.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
One more snap coming before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. Hit as he throws. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
I love it. I'm never of the mindset, take a knee, go to the half, whatever, man. If I could try to find an opportunity to put some points on the board, I'm going to try to do it. I like the offense chucked it up, but, you know, an incompletion, who cares?
Looking downfield, and time is running short. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 fan bases who wait all year for this game, and we could be headed to a fun finish in the Southwest Classic. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. Still 2 quarters to go in this Southwest Classic, a treasured rivalry in both Fayetteville and College Station.
The Razorbacks will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They open this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
They'll leave it with him. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense, and that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Wants to throw. It's Hart. Complete to the right. Turning it on. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understand the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. To the ground with the back. Powers through the defender. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Aggies come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Now the play fake. Fires into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football. And you saw that there on the incompletion.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Looking for the score. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. The kicker looks a little disappointed. He'll not come into the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Dropping back, it's Hart. Touchdown, Aggies! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up.
There he goes. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Razorbacks want to crank the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Bring in the heat. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. 3rd play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Got it in the middle. It's Norman.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Caught near the sticks. It's Norman. They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that one.
So now it's 2nd and long. Offense changing the play. He wants to throw it again. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Just trying to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Razorbacks in the hurry-up.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss.
I think I just learned about Battle's gift.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Razorbacks will punt this one away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the 2nd half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working.
Breaks into the open. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. You got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
2nd down, he'll throw it. And that's going to be incomplete.
His first 2 passes. Incomplete.
It'll be 3rd down.
Come on, young star. He a star. Transfer. You know what I'm saying? Here for the first time.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Going downfield for the big play.
Man threw interception. Get that man out the game, man. He ain't ready out.
And they'll get him down after a solid return.
He injured somebody, man. Oh, my goodness. He done got a tight end hurt throwing that bullshit. Get him out of the game. Let me know in the comments below if y'all want some Ghost of Yote after this.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. Going right to work up top. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Connection to the right. Lots of room to run. He flips his field.
I don't know what that was all about because we wasn't running no press, so I don't know why he was open that early. We're going to put a stop to that shit. Watch this. Get this. Get this interception. Let's go.
Wide receiver comes in motion. from the gun. They'll give it on the inside. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. Finds a man in the middle. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out to run pass patterns. You got to do something different. But bottom line, you got to protect that QB.
A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Wants to go up top. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
Man, that stings. You go all the way down the field, you get a 4th and goal situation, and the offense comes up small. The defense gets the sack. No points for you.
The give is to Williams. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4.
That's such a nice start to this drive, too, because you've got the lead late and you want to run the football. You want to be physically dominant. Defense knows you're going to do it, and still, on the very first play of the drive, you're able to rip off a long run like that. Great vision there and a nice job.
Looking deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back to back to back, almost throws a pick.
Back to pass, it's Hart. Looking left. It's complete. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting and keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it. Keep getting those stats.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. A&M comes back out with another 1st down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The give out of the gun. And a good solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Now improvising. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. And the offense has a long field in front of them as the ball is marked down at the 10.
This punter is such a weapon. And because he's able to get that ball down deep in his opponent's territory, that really helps out the defense. You're now forcing the opponent to drive the field to score points.
Now they'll run the draw. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. And the Razorbacks moving quickly to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down.
They run it, they get the 1st down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Lofts one high and deep. Fires into traffic, picked off. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Palmer. They've done what they wanted in the 1st half and starting off the 2nd half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Hart. Punts it out of the air. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the 4th quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats. At the end of the season, we look up, you got 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
Oh, he's got some space. Got the 1st down and more. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Let's go! Let's go! He'll keep it himself. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Razorbacks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Finds a crease at the 20. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. And the Razorbacks want to pick up the tempo. From the red zone, looking for a man. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Looking to fire. Now adjusting. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone.
The hell was that?
First and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. A run for the quarterback. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he's still running after the move. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Moving closer to the red zone. It's at the 27 on first down. Back to throw. It's Hart. Under fire. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on second down. Finds a spot in the middle. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Gets it out quickly. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Wants to throw it. He's got it on the move. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
This is so interesting right now, watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Touchdown, Aggies! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And he dropped it. Oh, what a missed opportunity. Nobody around. Just had too much time to think about it. Second and 10. He'll throw again. Fires to the right. This time on target. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock.
The ball on the clock is stopped. No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
22 water. 22 water.
Back to pass. Quickly complete. Still on his feet at the 45. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with the big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with the huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
And he's brought down after a nice game. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock.
No gain on the play.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great, and they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop.
This is exactly how you draw it up. This is a situation where you can have all the easy stuff. We're not giving up the big play. The defense understands the situation, forces the incomplete.
Turning it on. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. With the 12th man standing at the ready, and at times it seemed as if A&M needed them, the Aggies take down the Razorbacks and win this rivalry game.
The Elliott routine,
We'll
swept to the string.
from here for David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.